How ironic is it that Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar, and the rest of the ladies on The View spend their time calling Republicans conspiracy theorists, yet they've been wrong about almost everything they've said over the last few years. Whoopi once said, "I respect everything everyone is saying to me, and I don't want to fake apologize. I was very upset about that. People misunderstood what I was saying. It's not good for anyone. It's not good for poor folks. It's not good for y'all because you become slave fodder. It's not a good thing. It's not good for women because you are now being told and dictated to. And you can't say anything because they, throw you in jail or whatever." People got very angry, and they still are. She admits to receiving tons of angry mail, and the frustration is very real. Whoopi leans in close to the microphone, takes a pause, then stammers. Typically unflappable, she looks visibly shaken. If you pay attention, you'll notice her voice faltering and her smile forced. Why? Because this time, she's the one in the hot seat. And the woman responsible for putting her there is Karoline Leavitt. That's right, Karoline, the rising conservative star, just flipped the script and dropped a staggering $800 million lawsuit on The View. Now the show's biggest names are reportedly begging her to back down. Yes, you heard that correctly. Behind the sarcastic remarks, the smugness, and the usual self-assurance, there's pure panic. And not just mild concern. This is serious. This isn't just another lawsuit. It's a reckoning. A moment that could topple a show that has seemed invincible for years. So what exactly did The View say that pushed Karoline this far? How did she flip the narrative in an instant and bring ABC to its knees? Could this be the end of one of the most notorious daytime talk shows in American television history? Buckle up, because things are about to get wild. But before we dive into the chaos, do yourself a favor. Smash that like button and hit subscribe so you don't miss the next shocking twist in this unfolding media storm. It all kicked off like so many other episodes of The View, snarky, smug, and dripping with condescension. The hosts turned their attention to Karoline Leavitt, one of the youngest and most outspoken conservatives in politics. Joy Behar, of course, couldn't help herself. According to her, Karoline's success isn't due to talent. It's just Trump thinking she's a 10. Yes, she really said that on national television. No filter, no facts, just pure mockery. Then Whoopi Goldberg jumped in, claiming Karoline owes her entire career to wokeness. And to round out the triple punch, Sunny Hostin stepped in and labeled Karoline's success a result of white privilege. Let that sink in. They criticized her looks, dismissed her accomplishments, and tossed around the word privilege like confetti, all while supposedly championing women's empowerment. And then it backfired. Hard. Because Karoline isn't here to play the victim. She's here to fight back. And fight back she did. "I'm stating facts that your colleagues have stated in the past," she said. "Now I'm sorry, guys. We're going to come back after the panel. Karoline, thank you very much for your time." These women are completely out of touch with reality. And she's right. ABC should wake up. Instead of firing off angry tweets or scheduling a rebuttal interview, Karoline did something none of them expected. She called in her lawyers. And within days, a legal bombshell was dropped. An $800 million defamation lawsuit against The View, Joy Behar, Whoopi Goldberg, Sunny Hostin, and ABC itself. Let that number settle in. $800 million. This isn't about ego or revenge. It's about setting a precedent. Her legal team accuses the show of deliberate character assassination, reckless defamation, and a long-standing pattern of media bullying aimed specifically at conservative women. They've pulled clips, cited past examples, and are going in hard. The impact? Immediate. Behind the scenes, ABC executives reportedly went into full crisis mode. Emergency calls, impromptu meetings, legal reviews. Sponsors began asking tough questions. Advertisers started to panic. This isn't just a lawsuit, it's a corporate earthquake. Meanwhile, Karoline remained calm, composed, and fully in control. At 27 years old, she's holding her ground with a no-nonsense, straight-to-the-point attitude. And here's where the story turns from wild to utterly humiliating. The very women who mocked Karoline on air are now reportedly groveling behind the scenes. Insiders say Joy Behar is urgently trying to reach Karoline's team in hopes of a private settlement. Whoopi, who laughed through the entire segment, is allegedly reaching out to mutual contacts in the industry, hoping to smooth things over before it spirals. And Sunny? Legal analysts say she's in the most financial danger, as her comments were the most direct. Some experts even suggest she could be personally liable for millions in damages. The panic is real. The fear? Palpable. One insider claims a producer overheard Whoopi muttering backstage, "We took it too far. We didn't think she'd fight back. Too late." Now Karoline has the upper hand, and she knows it. And her fans? They're eating it up. The internet isn't just watching, it's on fire. Supporters flood Karoline's social media with comments like, "Make them pay for every lie," and finally someone stands up to the media bullies. This isn't about politics anymore. It's about truth. Even moderates are admitting the View crossed the line. Comment sections have turned brutal. Clips of the original segment are going viral. Breakdown videos are taking over TikTok. YouTubers are dissecting every frame like it's the Zapruder film. One tweet sums it up perfectly. Karoline Leavitt is doing what no one else has dared, making the View pay for years of unchecked media arrogance. But the worst might still be ahead for ABC. The real threat? It's coming. They tolerated comments mocking President Trump on their show for years. But on November 6th, it became clear that tens of millions of Americans aren't buying the lies anymore. These women are completely out of touch with reality. ABC just paid $15 million to President Trump's future library. And honestly, that's a win for the American people. ABC's legal team is now in full triage mode. Multiple insiders have confirmed the network is actively weighing whether The View can even continue if the lawsuit goes to court. Translation? The View might be canceled. Advertisers are nervous. Board members are split. And the show's long history of controversies, from Whoopi's Holocaust remarks to Joy's endless political rants, has turned into a mountain of liability. Executives are already discussing exit strategies. Meanwhile, the hosts have gone radio silent. No more jokes, no more jabs, just carefully worded public statements and behind-the-scenes apologies. But Karoline isn't buying it. For her, this isn't just legal, it's personal. She's not just defending her name, she's drawing a line in the sand. You don't get to mock, smear, and destroy someone's reputation without consequences, she reportedly told her supporters. And the ripple effect is already being felt. Voters are waking up. They don't agree with the women of The View. In fact, they find them despicable, out of touch, and in serious need of a reality check. Now, other conservative voices are speaking up. Celebrities, influencers, and even former View guests are coming forward with their own stories of being mistreated or unfairly edited. Karoline sparked a fire, and it's spreading. The View might survive this, or it might not. But one thing is certain. The era of untouchable media giants mocking guests without consequence, that might be over. So now it's your turn. Do you think Karoline Leavitt is doing the right thing? Should The View be held accountable for what they said? And if this lawsuit succeeds, could it change television as we know it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm eager to hear where you stand. And before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss an update on this unfolding media storm. Because if Whoopi Goldberg is already begging behind closed doors, just imagine what's coming next. Stay tuned.